Hi, I received a request to learn and teach Diamonds in Rust by Joan Baez. Very interesting song, very cool picking, and interesting lyrics as well. It's about her and her relationship with Bob Dylan. But there's a number of other videos that explain about all that kind of stuff, so I'll let you dive into that on your own. So the song begins, first of all, with the capo on the first fret, if you're going to sing it in her key. It's in 4/4 time, and but you want to play it like there's a bunch of eighth notes. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and is how you want to think. And what I'm going to recommend, the way I play it at least, is I'm going to use my thumb to play the bass notes, at least on this initial section, this intro. And the thumb is going to play over here on the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings. And then I'm going to take my other fingers and let them play on the first, 2nd, and 3rd strings. Okay, I'm actually using these three. Sometimes I'll use all four and assign them like this. Little finger, ring finger, middle finger, and first finger. And it's sort of the idea of just kind of pulling the strings or plucking the strings. If you do it quick enough, not only is it arpeggio, but it actually sounds like a strum. So she emphasizes on this introduction beats 1, beats 2, and, so not 2, but the and then beat 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. See that? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And the basic pattern that you're doing is what I just showed. You're playing an E minor chord, which is the notes on you're pressing down on the 5th string, the 2nd fret, and I'm thinking 2nd fret from the bar, not 2nd fret from the nut. So 5th string, 2nd fret, and then 4th string, 2nd fret. If this wasn't here, that would be a B note and an E note. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you're going to move this note that was on an E or the 4th string 2nd fret up to the 4th string 4th fret. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you're moving it back to the E and then you're playing that B again. So you're keeping that E minor shape. And what I would do is, when I'm going up to this F sharp, I basically slide, but I lift my middle finger, but keep it close so I'm keeping that E minor shape, if you will. Okay. You can hear the accent, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then in between those bass notes is when you're playing the filler notes, if you will. So 1 and 2. And so that would be, I would pluck the 3rd string and then the 1st and 2nd strings together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And after that 4, since I only have an and beat left, just play all 3. So 1 and 2 and 3. 4 and. Okay, that would sound like this. Okay, so she plays that one time, actually in the intro, and as she's going through the 2nd time, she ascends up the neck as far as notes go. So this is basically what she does the 2nd time through. she's moving up from this E to the F sharp like she did on the first pass, but then she keeps going up the scale. Those are really the notes. Now I think the way she plays it is she stays down in this register, so play it slow. Go up to the 5th fret, 4th fret, 5th, and then you're going to go to this A note on the 3rd string, and you're just going to play the top 3 strings. Open, back to that, and then you're going to play 1st string, 3rd fret, it's a G, and 3rd string, 4th fret, which is a B. I'm still doing the 4/4 time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? Slide up to the 5th frets on the 1st and 3rd strings. Back to the 4th fret and the 3rd fret on the 3rd and 1st strings, respectively. And then you want to do the 2nd fret on both the 1st string and the 3rd string. I would use my ring finger and little finger. And the reason why is because you're going to lead into a B7 chord, which looks like this. Although it's a B7 chord, she actually emphasizes, I think, the F sharp as the bass. You can do whatever you like. If you're a singer, guitarist, performer, and you're working on a song and struggling to find, a good way to play it in the key that you'd like to sing it in, send me an email. Let me know what song it is, what key it's in, and if I can, I will work on it and post a video at least on how I play it, and hopefully it'll be of some help to you. Take care. Keep on playing. Bye-bye. And the key is just to keep that 8th note feel going. So I'm going to play all that slow. Beat 4, you're going to hit that, what is that, a D sharp? And then go to either the B bass or the F sharp bass. So let's go through just this section. 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and all I did is just arpeggiate it. I don't think that's exactly what she does, but you just want to play it so it sounds close. And I just go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So bass note, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Playing this B7 chord where the bass note is either the F sharp or the B. They both sound pretty cool. So once again, let's play that again. I'm going to start from this 1st string, 3rd fret, and 4th string, 4th fret. 3rd string, 4th fret. 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Back to this figure. Okay, now there's a couple of things that you can do while you're doing this. When she slides up to this F sharp, instead of just playing, you can play sort of a triplet feel. Oops. That type of thing. Okay, so the verses are these chords. It's E minor, and you're playing that intro figure. C, and when you play the C, I would recommend playing a regular C with this bass note on a G. So I would actually take my third finger and play it on the G and my little finger and play it on the C. And the reason why is you want to keep that feel where you're emphasizing beat 1, beat 2, and beat 4. And a good way to do that is to alternate basses. Like that. And she likes to hammer on this E. So that type of thing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? So it's E minor. You're gonna go to a G. And on the 4, she likes to hammer on, I think, this little figure like an A minor 7, so the 2nd string 1st fret and the 4th string 4th fret, 2nd fret. Sorry about that. So the G to a D, and you can add things like you can hammer on. You don't have to. You can just play through the D like that. Or maybe something like that. You just want to keep that 8th note feel going, okay? So, and then she goes back to the E minor, that little figure. So the she goes through the verses. There's like, depending on how you count the verses, there's 6 of them. And between the first 2, there's no real pause, but between verse 3 and 4, or verse 2 and 3, she does a little bit of takes an extra bar or 2. After she does the 4th verse, so let's go through it. Then she actually walks up like she had before in the intro, so. Just like the intro. 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay. Now after she does those 4 verses and then does that little intro thing again, she does 2 more verses and takes that extra bar or 2. And then she does this little interlude type thing, or bridge. That's a bridge, I suppose. And the chords are B minor. And I'm emphasizing the basses with an alternate. What you're doing with filling in with the 8th notes is whatever you want to do. A minor, back to B minor, back to A minor, not that hard. She goes to a C, do that little hammer-on thing. G, do that hammer-on thing. Then she goes to an F, but because she sings this note, da 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 da, and E, well, it's with this bar. I play an F major 7, so that note comes out. Da, 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 back to the G. Then you're going to a B7. Okay, and from there you're going to go right back up to that intro thing. So da 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 da. It's just a matter of keeping that eighth note feel over a 4/4 beat, and emphasizing beat 1, not beat 2, but beat 2 and beat 4. And when you can do that with your picking, especially with your bass, emphasizing those notes while your picking emphasizes the rest, I think you're going to be just great on this song. And you don't have to play it with the capo here. Put the capo wherever it fits your vocal range if you're going to sing it. Okay, I hope you like that. I hope that's helpful. Look for more to come in the future. Thanks. Bye-bye.